And so it begins, the transition of the car to 2024 race ready. Here we are in Dave's shop. What day is it today, Dave?
February the 1st.
Yes, so we're February's here. Sick week is on. It's time to get some work done. Stable enough?
It's okay.
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 So we're going to try and make it cooler, faster, and lower RPMs on the highway are the three main things. It's some general cleanup and things we didn't get a chance to do in 2023 because we were slapping it together as fast as we could for miles of mayhem. Exciting beginning. Okay, we are underneath the 65 Comet and looking to remove the drive shaft next and the tail shaft of the C4 transmission that we have in there right now. And we're going to replace it with the gear vendor's unit, which will mean a new drive shaft. We may have to drop the 3.5-inch exhaust, or maybe not, I don't know. And we'll have to see how this all works. The tunnel itself may not be big enough for this, so
It's actually not that big of a unit if that's all there is to it.
yeah, but it's much thicker, right? So anyway, we'll have to see when we get it all put apart. All right, as you can see, the adapter piece that would normally be on the back of a C4 transmission is out, nothing there. And it weighs almost no pounds, whereas the other adapter weighs a little bit more. And this overdrive weighs quite a bit. So we're adding pounds by doing this, but it's for the greater good. So we've got the other adapter in. This is a C4 and it says clearly on this side. My only criticism with this so far is the bolts that go into this area here felt very loose going into the threads of this transmission adapter. So we put quite a bit of Loctite in there and a strip of aluminum, a little trick my buddy Dave showed me that just makes it a little bit more room and cuts into there a little bit. So anyways, that should hold it, but it works with the stock adapter. Ours has a special adapter because it's a C4 transmission hooked up to a 427 FE motor and then has to mount to the Comet transmission mount here. And that's a piece from Kreitz, which just went under actually. So that may not be available anymore by anybody, but maybe somebody else does make it. But it does work. Now we're trying to figure out how we get the actual gear vendor piece in here. And we scraped off all the extra crud that was around here for, forever. And so we created more room and we zipped off some bolts in there that were holding down our shifter lever. So that's also out of the way. And now we're going to see how the rest of it fits in here. We do think that this 3.5-inch exhaust is going to have to be redone, which is a little problematic too, but let's have a look at this first. And yeah, that's next. All right, so as you can see, after a little bit of massaging, we only have half a cross pipe. And we have a bashed in tube here for where electrical goes. And we can make that work. We might just take this to the shop again and get them to reroute the exhaust a bit. But I don't know, I kind of like, we'll have to see how this goes. Yeah. But anyway, it will fit. Questions remain though on terms of the drive shaft hoop. I mean, it's going to have to be right in line with where we have the seat belts coming through here, so that's a bit maybe awkward. And then the angle down to there is not that far away, so we're going to work with that. But overall, it's going to fit, it's going to work, and we'll probably drop the exhaust still again just to work with emergency brake stuff next, or change these old ancient leaf springs for the Caltrac mono leafs next, and rear sliders as well. So that would be helpful. And I think we're going to drop out these competition engineering ones. Shocks. These are only adjustable when you take it apart, and you know, I want something that's adjustable at the track just by turning a knob. You know, and away you go. So we'll probably drop these and do that, and go from there. Okay, I'm going to go with the chrome moly drive shaft, I think, because it's lighter and also stronger. So then if I do add a power adder, or just for insurance purposes later, it would be good. But a productive day in the shop so far, and that's really cool.
Your block from the engine mount are still in your block.
Okay, my bolts and engine mount are still in the block. Okay.
Your 4 engine mount bolts to hold your engine to your frame are all there.
Engine to frame are good. Okay. But this one that's snapped, we're not sure where it's from.
Oh, not yet.
I don't know what grade it is. It doesn't say any markings on it that would sort of tell me that.
Which means it's, you know, it's grade poop. Poop grade.
That's a low grade bolt.
Yeah, well, it snapped, so let's think it must be a low-grade bolt. And yes, it was found, Dave, on where? On top of the header?
I saw it right here.
On the collector.
Yeah.
We're working on my Comet Caliente today. We just got bleeding beds and brakes, got the new suspension in.
It can't be the housing bolts because those are all round.
This is the setup. In summary, new gear benders, new rear springs, new shocks, emergency brakes, and we have a 0.2 second launch time improvement and a 900 RPM improvement going down the highway. Ready for summer.